Welcome back to Physics with Miyoshi. I'm Mike Miyoshi, and we're here to do some more physics. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about scalars, and mostly about multiplying scalars. Now, scalars, I should have mentioned this before, and my wife pointed it out to me. By now it should be released on the other video that there's a notation that scalars really are everyday numbers. So if I want to add some scalars, I can add them just like normal numbers that you would in math before, or if I want to multiply them, I just multiply them, etc. So, in the case of C is A plus B, or A and B are 3 meters and 4 meters perhaps, then we would have just normal, everyday, 7 meters. Now I'm using units here because in physics we always have units, and well, almost always. Then I have something like 5 meters per second plus 8 meters per second. That would be something like 13 meters per second. Or if I had multiples of two scalars, one is just a multiplier. Maybe I have one person's going 5 times faster than the other, or went 5 times as far as another person when they're running 3 meters. So 5 times 3 meters is 15 meters, just as you would expect. Or 4 times 12 meters per second, a train's going 4 times faster than the car that's going at 12 meters per second. 48 meters per second, just as you would expect. Okay? And the same thing is true when we multiply with our vectors with scalars. If I have 3 times the vector A, it is just 3 times the vector A. So if I have a vector A is 4 meters in the east direction, then I could do 3 times A, which is 3 times 4 meters in the east direction, which is, as you would expect, 12 meters east. Or if I have something like 0.5 times A, it would be 0.5 times 4 meters, again in the east direction, which would be, in this case, 2 meters east. In the case of a negative, if you multiply a vector by a negative number, you are going to just flop the direction. So in this case, if I have negative A, that would be negative 4 meters east, which is normally you don't want to have, if you're using north, south, east, and west as your direction vectors, you don't want to use negative 4 meters east, which would be 4 meters in the east direction. What we'd rather do is swap the direction instead of having the negative, and this would be then 4 meters in the west direction. Okay, so this is not real complicated stuff yet, but it's something you should know. How to multiply scalars with vectors, how to multiply scalars with each other, and we will talk about units more as we go along as well, but want to make sure you have a foundation of multiplying scalars with scalars, scalars with vectors, and just a little bit about what negative means in the vector world. So we'll get back to that more, and so scalars and vectors. I'm Mike Miyoshi, Physics with Miyoshi. Tune in again next time when we'll talk a little bit more about vectors adding with vectors.